guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello.
Peter said Ethan Nordine was the undisputed leader of the group that day as they tried to prevent the peaceful transfer of power.
FBI agents arrested Proud Boys former national chairman Enrique Tarrio at this home in Miami. By 2 this afternoon, he was in federal court.
Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us.
I should have unmuted you before.
When I burped or just now?
When you burped.
Yeah, I mean, that's no problem. I can do it again on command, actually.
What number assassination attempt is this? Has there been
go,
more than 3?
I don't know. If we're going to go directly at the president, I think this is the 3rd. I think we're number 3.
3rd?
Yeah, 3.
But I could have sworn there was like other ones that are like mini plots that they didn't act on it.
Yeah, I think those are too high to count. I mean,
yeah.
It's been ridiculous. And there was another one arrested for just the other day, but it was threatening federal officials. But I think this was a high school coach. Yeah. Surprisingly,
that's got to be in the 100, 200 range of people that have been arrested, probably just for threats.
Yeah. Well, it goes. That's the Democrat Party. They know that their rhetoric is for a reason. They know what they're doing. When Ilhan Omar and Maxine Waters and AOC are spewing this shit, along with Don Lemon and Rachel Maddow, they know what they're doing. They're activating their street commies to go and act on their words.
I feel like he's not that he's trying to, but he's going for high score and high records and breaking them in ridiculous numbers.
Shattering.
There was only one. What was it? How many impeachments were there before Trump? I think only one.
The Bill Clinton.
The Bill Clinton. I think there was one before, but regardless, he's at 2.
Yeah.
Right. And granted, whatever happens in the midterms, there's going to be multiple, right? Yeah. I don't think there's just going to be one.
No, of course not.
They're going to impeach him 3 times. So the next president, even 100 years into the future, 200 years, if America lasts that long, he's going to blow them out. They're going to have to try to get impeached. Yeah. He's not trying to get impeached. If somebody comes in there and has to actively attempt to get impeached in order to beat him just on the impeachment record.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy, well, that one was successful, but fuck that guy. This guy's got 3 under his belt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think he survived 3. That's the key there, surviving, making them assassination attempts.
Yeah. And I haven't looked into it, but I think Iran had plans to assassinate him. And I think I don't know, I'm in the little conspiracy theory that second assassination attempt, that guy was sent by somebody.
Yeah.
Although that guy was crazy, but you could weaponize crazy.
That's the point. That's what they do.
You could weaponize. It's not let's a sleeper cell. It's oh shit, this guy's crazy enough.
He had foreign comms that were encrypted. No one explains that, and what was that about?
Yeah, and I think it was connected to Ukraine. Was it true? Was it that? I know he was in Ukraine, recruiting.
Well, that was the second guy. That was the second guy. Yeah, that was a whole weird. Yeah, that was a whole weird thing.
Are we talking about what's the guy's name? We were. I don't know if you were. Were you in prison for the first assassination attempt? Yeah, you were. that one was weird too. You know, and I actually labeled. You can't see it because your screen's off. I actually labeled this one in like a controversial way.
Oh, go figure.
Where I put it like was it scripted? Like was it a hoax? Is it and like because I see it right like
Yeah, there are.
like I feel like a lot of things that the government does is scripted, but I think assassination attempts, especially the ones on Trump, aren't scripted. And Reno, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready because I have to change the scene a little bit. Okay, he's got a thumbs up.
You can put this on now.
Wait, oh, it turned on. Okay,
It went from 3% to 1%. How does that happen?
okay, so give it a little longer before
Yeah.
it dies. What's up, Reno? Wow,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
wow.
Hey.
I really, really like that combo.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I really like that
You know,
combo.
I was out doing stuff today, but I figured I would stop in.
Is that like Tiffany?
What? The this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that like a
yeah,
Tiffany?
Yeah, it's Tiffany.
Like a sea foam?
Yeah, it's Tiffany. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. You should wait till
I
your
can't
screen
see right now, so
He's like
I had no screen.
He's like very dapper, not with a suit jacket, but he's got like the
Quarter
checkered plaid,
The Silicon
shirt
Valley exec.
with the Tiffany tie and like the quarter zip.
Is it an Epstein quarter zip?
It looks like
Oh,
it's like a lighter color one.
I'm trying to get a mental picture is all because I don't have a screen.
It's just imagine gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's no, and then he's got is that a Boston Scally?
It is a Boston Scally.
I got the same one. That's like the gray one.
Yeah,
I got the same one.
love it.
I wore it for a wedding.
Is that Rob's wedding recently?
Rob's wedding.
Yeah.
that was-
It's
You
Boston
look like
Scally
a you popped out of an 18th century London spy detective book.
I was the best dressed there.
Yeah,
On top of even the bride and groom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And definitely
You just did that.
and definitely more than the bridal party.
Well, that was that we had no control on that.
Yeah.
You know, we were just sufficing. You know,
I
as a
look
groom,
like I
as a-
came out
as
of-
an elected groomman. I
look like I came out of 1800s London. You look like you came out of 2025 farm.
No, I
Hell
would.
yeah.
I think we more look like Irish forest leprechaun hunters. Like we were like the side characters in a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the ones that got
yeah.
the ones that walked up to you and told you some stupid shit that you didn't need to
you
hear.
didn't need to-
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
dressed like that, but you
look-
know what? It looked good. I liked it.
It looked like you were ready to like set the bloodhounds out with
Yeah.
the fucking with the blunderbuss, with the
gotta
trumpet
we
barrels.
literally, when you walked up late to the wedding, everyone was on guard. Like they were ready to tell us to go get you. But then Rob was like, "Oh no, that's just Enrique Tarrio," and they're like, "Oh, cool." Yeah.
I thought that was the beginnings of a compliment. We're like everybody was waiting for you.
No. They were actually really upset that you were late. I think you broke a lot of hearts that day.
Listen, technically I wasn't. I was at a distance when I parked as they were saying their vows, and I got to hear it in the speakers, like on the speakers. Was there speakers?
I'm sorry, but that
Was there
doesn't-
speakers?
No, there was no speakers.
Okay, so I just made that up.
They definitely didn't go 4 football fields from the wedding event down to the parking lot. But that's okay. We caught an alligator. That was cool.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
missed it.
You
know?
missed it?
That's
Yes.
the most
I didn't
Florida.
catch it.
Because people were surrounding you.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just like you guys were making an announcement.
That's the most Florida shit ever. You can dress like you're out of the 1800s and catch a fucking alligator.
alligator
Yeah.
in his hands.
It was actually like I think he was like 10 years old. Little kid caught it on his reel, and his dad got it out of the water. And then we were like, let's do picture time. So I just grabbed it, and it was fun.
Who grabbed it?
Originally,
Yes.
the little kid that caught its dad, and then I took it from him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What were you guys
That's not
talking
the
about?
story. I wish it was as cool as me diving in the water and grabbing it, but that didn't happen.
We were talking about like I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, like it's all staged." Right? All
this
these
thing?
no, like all of them. This one, there's a couple people saying that it's usually left wingers right now that are saying,
Well, it won't be long till Candace Owens says it. Let's just be honest.
"Yeah,
There are a couple on the right that are questioning it. You got I've watched a couple. Black Scout Survival is questioning things. I think, man, look, there's just a lot of things that don't add up. I'm not saying it was staged. I'm not saying it wasn't. But
I'm saying
there's
it
a
was.
lot of There's
Like-
a lot of weird shit that
Like,
went
there's
on
better
with that.
ways of staging it than getting
Yeah.
a fucking black guy to run right through security.
Well, I will
You
say
know?
that video is AI.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not AI. I saw that. It's a Benny Johnson one.
Yeah.
He used CapCut, and CapCut when you use it now,
Yeah.
since it has an AI product, it does
Yeah.
put a watermark.
Well,
on
what happened to his sign that he was holding? Where did that sign go? It got completely vanished.
Well, look, I haven't really dug
yeah,
in
dude,
on
that's-
it, but I'm gonna tell you that, like, if you got, and supposedly this guy was fucking well armed. He had like a shotgun, a pistol.
I don't know why Benny Johnson would place that AI slop, that bullshit out on the
Well,
internet, though.
he edited with.
I do have a valid
horrible.
question, and I want to give credit where who got me thinking about this. JD DeLay did a video.
Yep, absolutely.
And he brings up an interesting point when you watch it. Obviously, the president is the most protected person, as far as Secret Service's detail is concerned. And yet you see them go right after JD Vance first, and they wait a whole couple seconds before they actually go after the president and protect protect him. So what they train for these things for a long time, man. Like why?
All right, take it. Like,
why
I
would
gotta
they?
try this.
Why would they go and protect JD Vance first? Did they get that order? Did they get that mission? Was that their mission? I don't know. The whole thing is a little weird why that would happen. And the only thing it points to, other than some grand conspiracy, is are they that incompetent? Is the Secret Service that fucking incompetent when I don't think there's ever been a president at a greater threat level than we have now? What the fuck?
Well, yeah, and that was the funny thing. Like when all of it happened, you had the guy that instantly grabbed his phone and started on stage and started filming. JD Vance getting kicked off, and then you had them rush Trump off, but then you see him backstage. So where do they rush him off to? So he's literally standing.
Well,
you see him standing
he
backstage.
says it. He says it in that 60-minute interview.
Really?
Like
I didn't-
he's like fighting them to stay. He's like, this shit happened already. It happened outside. You fucking got him. Let's just
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
roll.
see,
with it.
it's just a lot of weird shit, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think it's. I think okay, like those details, you could be like, hey, yeah, Secret Service should have gone faster first over the president. First off, the president just, and I think most people know this, the president had, Jesus fucking Christ, it's like a problem every time.
you keep using the Lord's name in vain, and that's why we're in still waters. Stop that.
The president has his Secret Service detail, and so does the vice president. So maybe there was a communication delay, something that happened. Something that I find hilarious is that picture. You seen that picture of him where Melania's like freaking out,
Right.
and the Trump is just like looking at her with a smirk. It's like she's like looking at him like he's looking at her like first time, like that fucking meme. Like he's hanging. It's like, hey, look, this happens all the time, dude.
Yeah.
No
you got-
surprise here.
What was the other one? The coke-eyed Kash Patel hiding behind a fucking bending down.
Yeah. You know who had a
The
fucking
leader,
set?
the highest law enforcement officer in the country, taking a fucking.
You saw Dana White?
Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
Dana White was just like sitting fucking smiling the whole time. And Pete Hegseth. Pete looks fucking pretty strong there too. You know? Pete
Well,
was
Pete's busy building a third temple over in Israel, so
Jesus Christ. So there was a lot of people that looked, and then there was a reporter. I posted it yesterday. There's a reporter, right? And I think she's conservative, but regardless of the fact, her first instinct was to jump under the table. And usually, as a reporter, you turn on the front camera and point it at like what's happening. No, she goes straight selfie mode and fucking makes a video and posts it. Okay. And then what I find crazy about it is, and I also posted about this yesterday, is obvious for obvious reasons you can't bring firearms into like an event with the president.
Sure.
For obvious reasons. And it's a room full of journalists, and like they're all cowering under the table, right?
yeah.
And I guess I get that that's a reaction, but I hope at that moment, at that very moment, like those dudes, like there's no men there, there's no man there. it's like there's a chick next to you. She's a smoke show, right? Why aren't you a hero? And like at least like cover her or something, or like come up, stand up. Like those days, like there's
male
very few
chauvinism is so 20.
there's very few men. Like if the Proud Boys were there, even our most retarded guys,
It would have
right?
been fun. It would have been fun.
like they'd probably be arrested, right? Because they'd probably jump up and like with a smile on their face, like run at whatever the fuck's happening.
Yeah, they'd be breaking legs off of chairs and you know,
Yeah.
making makeshift weapons as they
Yeah.
run out the door.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
This is what I've been waiting for, man.
Breaking
Let's
wine
go.
bottles over tables and using a jig knife. You
Yeah.
know, that's just what they do.
And they probably would have hit something too, because there was talks about that. Again, I haven't verified all of this, but supposedly the Secret Service agents that fired in the direction of this gentleman missed. I don't think he
Yeah,
was hit.
No, he wasn't hit. That's what I hear. He was-
That's questionable too. Why? We need to look into their training, I guess.
Yeah, and like you see everybody pull their firearm out. I don't know how many because there's no sound on the video. I don't know how many actually fired upon him. But this guy just, you know, I could imagine like this guy's like, all right, how am I going to do this? Because this is the stupidest way to do this.
yeah.
And he's outside and he's like, all right, fucking Leroy Jenkins. I'm just going to sprint and I'm going to hope to get somebody.
Yeah, like so this guy was being propped up as having some kind of genius level IQ, and I just didn't see it. Like at what point as a genius level IQ do you say, hey, I'm just gonna run the fuck in there and so I came out blasting. You know what I mean? I don't get it, bro. Yeah,
Well, because maybe he does have a high IQ.
Yeah.
Right?
Doesn't make you immersive.
Have you ever, did you hear him talk?
no.
All right. He's the whitest black dude you'll ever meet in your life.
Really, and he's got that IDF shirt on in that one picture.
Is that a real picture?
That is absolutely a real picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what's being reported. It's
I
a
would
real
imagine
picture.
that somebody like that's calling, because what he did is he called the president like a pedophile protector. Like we've heard those themes before.
Nazi and white supremacist didn't work.
I would
so-
imagine that somebody with those thoughts wouldn't be a big fan of the IDF.
You would think, right?
You know, it doesn't mix unless he was a big fan of Israel and the IDF, and then he switched views. And then there's the other crazy. Here's where it gets crazy. Did you hear that it was like his professor that started, or somebody connected to him started like a Twitter account,
Oh yeah.
and then the only tweet from there was a tweet from 23, and it had his name on it.
Yeah, and then I heard something about
See that?
No.
Yeah,
No,
and
not yet.
the question about that is that, you know, things can be like that and you can make them private. I don't know. That's just odd, and then delete all your tweets. But I don't know, man. There's just so many conspiracy theories behind that too. So that's just odd, and I don't like the picture that he had.
The picture and the splash picture too.
Yeah.
So the splash picture is this abstract art piece, right?
True.
And like, it's the picture, like it lines up with the picture of the president getting the fight thing. It lines up. It has a fist. It has a face of the Secret Service agent.
Weird.
It's just so. And then where the picture comes from. You saw where the picture comes from, right? The picture comes from a website that it's called Time Machine,
Really.
right? Again, look to the viewers out there. I haven't really verified everything here. I'm just kind of going by like what I'm seeing on social media. So please take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Do your own research. I just saw it and I'm like, oh, this is interesting, and this is
Keep
wild.
age away from this.
That what?
We need to keep age away from this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay, hold on, because I'm putting in Barry's screen here for a second.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just
You got this on here?
it's all
10-4.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty wild. So, okay, we already talked about Kash Patel. He was on the news this morning, kind of like saying where the investigation. The guy got arraigned today in the morning. They're pushing for this ballroom, right? Which I agree with. I agree with the building of the ballroom. I don't know how technically how you could have the White House Correspondents' Dinner at the White House, even though it should be in the White House, because they sell tickets, which is odd. They sell tickets to it.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was just like a press thing, invite only.
Oh, speaking of the ballroom, it seems like all the right-wing media influencers got the email too.
I don't see that as strange though, right? Because there's talking point memos that people get all the time. Plus, there's influence from influencers that you're like, oh shit, like yeah, this is a good idea. Let's retweet it.
Kind of odd timing of that they're pushing the ballroom now, right?
I mean, take advantage of. Here's another thing. I'm a big supporter of take advantage of every situation. You know, the president probably
Never let
saw,
a crisis go to waste.
Yeah, the president probably saw this as like, hey, we should have done this here. Let's fuck you. Like we should get the funding for it. Which again, I agree. The expansion of that, I think would be a good idea. Granted, how many events? Like people don't know how many events happen at the White House. A whole bunch, including the UFC fight that's coming up.
Yeah, man, I don't know, dude. You know, it just seems as of late, I'm just starting to get more and more fucking just black-pilled. You know,
I'm
just
black-pilled, so I'm gonna
just starting
twist
to
it.
fucking lose all confidence in everything, and it's just like, dude.
But I'm black. I think I'm black-pilled just culturally. Like I just don't see.
And ethnically.
True, yeah. He
That's
does
pretty
take-
racist. That's the most racist thing.
I wanted for the viewers, I wanted to make sure that they were aware.
Obama tweeted about the event.
Yeah.
A good amount of time after the event occurred. And apparently he didn't know. He didn't know. He's like, nobody knows the shooter's motives. It's like, nigga, come on.
Yeah.
It's the White House Correspondent Dinner. You know who he was targeting.
He wasn't there to get Don Lemon, homie.
And another
Yeah.
thing I find odd that this happened, and it's the first time that Trump's been to the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah. And he had a
It's kinda
video.
odd, isn't it?
He had a video. What's funny is Caroline Levitt had a video before. Did you see her comments?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's like, oh, his speech is
Be
great. I
shot
think it's
fired.
gonna be one of the best speeches. Get ready for shots fired. I'm like, fucking great.
And then the Fox News reporter that got her phone cut off.
Yeah. So I just think that.
What about the people stealing wine? Someone
Brother, I
said it-
just think
I'm not even gonna be pissed at
the
that.
more and more I watch everything that goes on, man, the more and more I realize that it's just all theater, right? It's all
Yeah, but this
it's all
wasn't theater. This wasn't.
I would hope not, but
This
I
wasn't theater. I mean, look.
mean, but
if
at
you're
what
gonna-
point do you say, "Well, is this or is this not theater?" Dude,
'Cause you can't-
I'm
here-
going through the life right now, going, "Yeah, no, it's all a big show."
Here's my thing about
it's all a big
conspiracy
show.
theories is you can't believe in all of them, right? All of them cannot be right. Be like, oh, Charlie Kirk shooter is, and I think there should be, there is more information about that. That's fine. But, the Butler
they're-
shooting was.
They're getting quick. You just got your 7K
Nice, dude.
payment for saying
Hell
that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That was like
Yeah,
instant.
that was-
Wow,
yeah,
they're
instant.
getting
They're really
good.
quick.
They're really
quick
good.
about it.
They must have AI on it.
I'll hook you up. But regardless, like all the conspiracy theories can't be true at once, right? It just can't. Like
I know,
there
but-
is crazy in the world.
Like,
Like
at this
at some
point-
point we forgot that there's crazy people that we went to school with that they grew up and they didn't get less crazy.
Sure.
And
Absolutely.
social media has given them a voice.
Yeah.
Right. And made them feel important because of high following counts.
Yeah, you're right. But I will say that the conspiracy that Rosie O'Donnell is half manatee, I'm gonna have to go and say that is true.
I think there's
that's
truth.
confirmed,
Look,
honestly.
Yeah,
I always have to lead with I don't like Candace. I think she's crazy as fuck. But I think she might be onto something with the wife of Macron. I think that's a dude.
yeah. Like they can't all be right, but they can't all be wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
can't all be wrong.
So let's go. Let's start there.
That's
Glass half full. Is that a glass half full kind of
Yeah, that's
Who gives a
glass half full.
fucking cares?
So let's.
I'm
Go ahead.
just having to mass produce these psyop fucking opt out forms. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm running out of paper. Like it's getting insane, right?
Here's another thing that I thought of just now before we got on the show. So, this is a DC case,
Yeah.
right? This is a DC case. He got arraigned in DC today. Yeah. I don't know if it's Superior Court. It should be federal court just because of who he was targeting. But you know what the problem with having this case in DC is? The entire jury pool agrees with this guy's manifesto.
Yeah. God, that's a great point.
Right? Yeah. It's like, because if you read the manifesto itself, it's like pretty much like left-wing talking points.
It seems like he was writing that in real time.
Yeah.
He was talking about the hotel and how he couldn't believe that they just let him walk in there, and it just seems like he was writing that in real time. It's weird.
Yeah. And I just the way that it was written, like if this didn't happen, and I think you could still do it. You could walk down the streets of DC and get the talking points from his manifesto and ask the DC residents, do you agree with this statement?
Yeah.
Yes. And then reveal to them that what they're agreeing with is the manifesto of this guy, right?
They would have no problem with that.
They'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then put this guy on the stand. You get selected for the jury, and you have to make a decision on whether to convict or not.
Right.
And they're gonna say, yeah.
Now, is there a difference or is there no difference between now when you look back at the former control of that district, you had Matthew Graves, and you've seen that, with J6ers were getting 5 plus 10 years for assault charges while we were sitting in prison. He gave Arthur Ruben Camacho, a guy on video who punched a female Capitol police officer during a pro-Palestinian protest. He got convicted by the jury, and Matthew Graves gave him 48 hours community service. So do you think not having
Which
Matthew
is what he
Graves-
should have done with you fucks.
Right, exactly. But, nonetheless, do you think Matthew Graves not there, or is it going to have a difference in the sentencing of this guy, or do you think it's all the DC swamp and he's just going to be out there?
So here's... Go ahead.
Wasn't it Janine Pirro that started did the press conference and started announcing charges? So I would assume that it would be federal court.
Oh, it would have to be. There's no.
Well,
doubt
no,
about
she's
that.
also the DC. Just letting you
District,
guys know, she runs Superior Court and Federal Court.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
she's for
the nature of the case, I just can't see it not being within federal
I would
jurisdiction.
just think it would be federal.
Yeah, I would think so too. Now, what to answer your question, Barry? I think Janine Pirro is going to be very strong on this case,
Yeah.
and she's going to ask for max, whatever the max is for this charge.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if he fired a shot, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He was attempting a mass casualty event. He failed miserably, which I found hilarious. Like, he got stripped butt naked. You're fucking wrapped in aluminum.
Yeah, why is
you
there
look like
a naked black guy on the floor?
Yeah, I didn't get that either. I was
Did
like,
you see the meme with Don Lemon on top of him?
Oh yeah, I got one with Hillary.
That's the new thing now. We're just gonna arrest people and be like, all right, get him naked.
I'm sure they wanted to make
what
sure there
the
was no
hell?
explosive devices on
Sure.
it.
Somebody
probably.
commented yesterday when I posted that, they're like, they just need to make sure that there's no bombs up his ass. And I'm like, I would actually physically put a bomb up his ass if I were to catch
Right,
him
that's
to do
yeah.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I would get him naked just to
The
and then
only
clear the room.
question is, do you use baby oil or do you not use baby oil?
No baby.
I don't know.
No
I mean,
baby oil.
does he know Diddy?
So because I've never tried that.
What, putting a bomb up your butt with no baby oil?
No.
I would hope not.
So do people use baby oil as lube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Isn't that the
But it's
thing with
better
P.
with
Diddy?
coconut oil. It's better with coconut oil.
I wouldn't think of that as
Facts.
a lubricant.
Yeah.
Like, I get the oil thing, but doesn't it dry? Like, doesn't it dry quickly?
I don't know. I just tend to use the blood of my enemies for lubricant.
These are the questions that Sean Diddy Combs is gonna have to answer when he gets out of prison, I guess.
You know what? I'm going to try to get him to interview him, and this is one of the main. It's going to be my main concern.
He's just gonna take that.
Hey, but no, hold on. I got to Google this. There's no way. Do you use? I mean, where's?
I
Glock?
think it's a gay thing, honestly.
I think so. I think it's a gay thing.
I think it's a gay thing, like a little
'Cause it wouldn't-
trinket of
I mean-
the gay culture.
The gay culture doesn't care about coconut oil. It's better for your skin, right? So
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a problem giving your partner AIDS in its butt, why would you care about coconut oil versus,
exactly.
that's
Bro,
just-
my search history is going to be all fucked up.
it's not gonna be all fucked
Yes,
up. It
so
is. all
I
fucked
asked.
up.
I go, can you use baby oil to lubricate sex in sex or whatever? It says yes, you can use baby oil as lubricant for sex, but it's generally not recommended, especially for vaginal or anal penetration. So what do you lube?
Armpits.
Yeah,
It's
what do
trending
you?
on. It's trending online.
So wait,
The mattress. You lube the mattress, homie. What's wrong with you?
So if you could use it as a lubricant for sex, and you can't use it for vaginal or anal penetration,
Well, it's for two-spirited people.
Sure.
this doesn't make sense. Like, what is it?
Ice walls.
Titty fucking?
That's you know what the
we're
best.
It's already-
hitting a
The
fucking-
best lube for titty
hitting the
fucking is
iceberg.
her saliva. After you're gagging your mouth and pull
It's
it
the
out.
iceberg.
Are we
It's the
getting?
iceberg.
Are we?
We're
I mean,
getting deep in the
we are a
iceberg.
free speech. I
This
mean,
is
that's
devolving.
yeah, it is devolving fast. But that's just a
I'm
fact.
not a-
Everybody knows
I think
that.
titty fucking is gay.
It
Like,
depends
not
on-
gay, but I just think that it's just like there's nothing
Titty
fun
fucking
about
is
it.
gay only if you're fucking
it
a man.
depends. It's a situational thing. Like if there's if it's one of those bent over the bed's full standing up mouth skull thing
Yeah.
DJs, then it just gets everywhere. Slapping it in there with just throwing it all in there and it's pretty cool.
I've never. It's never been a thing.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
not a
just
thing.
like,
It's not a thing.
this
It's a
is
moment.
cool.
Yeah, it's a momentary thing. It's like in that right moment. Same thing with ass to mouth.
God,
All right, let's get
What
the
the
fuck
fuck
off
are we
this
doing?
topic. So, I think the chances are pretty high, or not good, for this guy to get exonerated for these crimes based on the DC jury because they're
We've
going to
seen it.
agree with him.
We've seen it. I mean,
They're going to
basically-
try to throw the book at him. They're going to. I think it's likely he gets convicted, but there's a big chance he doesn't. And if he does, I think Janine Pirro is going to ask for max, and then I think that what ends up happening is that the judge is going to go down under that.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen if he gets in front of Amy or Jackson or
48
or Kelly
hours, 48 hours
or
of
Meta
community service.
You can't even really trust Frederick and McFadden, the Trump appointees.
And that's where it's fucked, right? Because we're supposed to, like, the whole premise of Western society is to be able to have confidence in these institutions, and like, there's no confidence from no side.
Yeah.
There's you could call that horseshoe theory if you want, but it doesn't matter. Nobody trusts the government, right?
And they
Nobody
shouldn't.
trusts
They
the
shouldn't.
government, and like people that are like, oh well, you got to trust Kash Patel. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I don't trust any of them, dude.
Because I don't trust the agency. Is he trying to do a good job?
No.
Possibly.
I'm tired of getting excited about
No.
indictments, investigations.
I don't think he's doing a
indictments.
good job, but I'm saying, is he trying to do a good
no,
job?
he's not. He doesn't give a shit, dude. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about doing a good job.
But-
It's
and
his
here's-
fucking TV time, right?
Here's what I don't understand, right? Because I would think putting a clout chaser, right, which I have a tab, I would think putting a clout chaser in one of those positions would make it better, right?
Yeah.
Because clout chasers have a thing where they just want to be remembered,
And they don't have a problem making enemies.
and they don't have a problem making enemies. So why don't you like get in there and just fucking like balls to the wall? We're gonna arrest Hillary Clinton and like do it.
You mean like
you can find a way to do it.
You mean
Don't
like
tell
what
me
we
you
voted
can't.
for?
Yeah, exactly what,
Like
we, voted for. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Give us
exactly
what we voted for.
Yeah, so give me like fucking put in there like when Kash Patel was announced, I was super excited. When Dan Bongino was announced, I'm super excited. Not because of like their personalities. I'm like, these are theatrical guys.
Right.
You know? And the theatrical guys are going to fucking go ahead and get things done because they want when they step out of office, they're like, fuck you, motherfucker. I took down fucking Obama. I took down Hillary Clinton. I took down Antifa. Like,
Well, I would say that they went in there probably with good intentions, and then their first day on the job, somebody came by their office and said, "Hey, you know all that shit that you were talking?
Yeah.
You're not going to do any of it."
You remember that Google search back in 1997 that you did?
Yeah, all that shit that you were talking
Here you
online,
go, buddy.
not going to happen, bro. And they
Remember
were like,
your neighbor's
okay.
wife you were banging that your wife didn't know about? Here's some photos.
Yeah.
have you read the manifesto?
No, I've heard bullet points on the talking radio when I was over here on my way to work.
He said who he's targeting. He said high value, like high end,
Elected officials.
or administration officials,
Mm-hmm.
except cash. He specifically put that in parentheses.
Well, cash might be his plug, though. That's why.
And there's a picture, again, I haven't researched this, so please do your own research. There's a picture that this guy's like chick is Indian.
Maybe I'll tell you right now, look, if you have not had a really good chicken tiki marsala, you don't know what you're fucking missing, dude.
I went to an Indian restaurant for the first time just a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like this spicy rice with the chicken.
Yeah.
Right?
Was it red?
It was like red.
Yeah, it's marsala, chicken marsala, tiki marsala.
Dude,
it's fucking ridiculous.
that was so good.
It's so good. And that garlic naan bread.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it
it's
the-
almost worth letting them drive 55,000-pound machines that can't read road signs and crashing into
might be.
people.
That's
how good it
Indians or
is.
the Pakistanis that throw poop. I think it's.
I think it's
both.
I think it's
Maybe
both.
it's
I think
both
it's
of 'em.
cultural.
Yeah,
like
whatever.
there's something with poop with both
I know
of them,
that
but nonetheless, the chicken tiki shit marsala.
I love it. Like,
so
I'm a
good.
big fried rice guy, and that threw fried rice out the window for me because it was spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It had flavor.
Yeah.
There's a place. Actually, we should go this week to eat there.
I know what they
right down
don't.
the street.
I know what they do. Get it? But
There was a
I know
fucking
what they,
plate that looked like it looked like cow shit.
You
seen that?
There
No.
you go.
No.
It's like
There you
green,
go.
like brownish green, and it looked like little poops.
Oh,
I know what
yeah,
they
I know what
do,
you're
and,
talking
and
about.
in no way, shape, or form am I sponsored by them. But I'm willing to negotiate. They do make good. Nicotine products, and they make these Alps, and Alps are made over there, and they
Alps are made in the outside of the U.S.
Yeah. They're assembled over in Pakistani India land area, which is okay. Whatever. I like a little cow poop with my nicotine, but Tucker,
doesn't?
man,
I mean, who
Tucker,
doesn't?
Tucker might want to hit me up, man. I can push these for him.
Yeah. I mean, Tucker's really in there with the Middle East, huh?
Love me some Tucker, old Tucker.
I'm a big
Ahsoka.
Tucker. I got stabbed in the face in prison because of Tucker.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this fucking.
Yeah, in no
dish,
way,
dude.
shape, or form am I sponsored by Alp, but I am a user of the product, and they do well. Get it?
The doo-doo.
Well, I'm chewing the Velo Tropical Heat, and if they don't want to sponsor us, I'm going to switch to Alp. So you got
You
your
should,
time's
man.
ticking.
You should.
The thing is, I don't want to fucking order them every week. It's gay.
Well, you can find them.
Where? I've never seen
You
them.
have to go find a store locator if there's any in your area. If not, you might hit me up.
You're an Alp dealer now?
Well, I mean, we're the only store in our area that carries them. So
That's cool. Cool.
I'm trying to find the fucking. How do you get Ahsoka Indian restaurant? That's what it's called. Ahsoka.
Estojas. It's for you.
what did you say? It's an Indian restaurant run by fucking Hispanics.
Oh, everything is. There's nothing down here that's not. It's Miami.
I'm looking for this fucking.
I heard
dish,
that
dude.
Indian restaurant you can get a great fucking margarita. You're like, what? How's that work?
They do mojitos down here.
Oh, mojitos.
Mojitos. They're good if they're done right, but they could fuck them up a lot.
When I was bartending, I didn't make mojitos because we always seemed to be out of mint.
Well, that's good because if you put mint in your fucking drink, then you're a fag and you need to just stop drinking.
I don't like anything minty, like the peppermint stuff. They used to have these cigarettes, Marlboro Skyline, that were peppermint. Those were really good.
I don't like
And I'm
mint
not-
either.
I don't-
But These out pouches right here are mint.
Sponsored
These are refreshing chill mint, and I would suggest them. They're great.
Okay, I can't find it. No, the place is called Ahsoka. It's right down the street. We should start doing food review things.
Oh, I think we already have one of those guys in the network, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby
does-
Schmickles.
Oh, he's a pizza. He's a
Yeah,
pizza. He's
pizza
he's a
expert.
pizza guy.
He's trying
I mean,
to.
all I'm saying, look, pizza's great. We all know that. Pizza's fucking awesome. I mean, you eat about 5 a week. But nonetheless, Bobby, if you're listening, brother, I hope you got like a gym membership, because a long term of just eating pizza every day is not going to be good for your health. I know that might sound as a shocker to some out there, but, Godspeed.
He eats so much, dude. He could run a marathon and not get tired. He eats so much carbs. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily work like that.
Well, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm
That's what I'm going with.
gonna hit that place like that. You just said it, and I just want to eat it again. It was good.
Yeah, it's really
You
good.
should do it for lunch today.
No, I'm fucking jam packed. Like for one, I got a million things to do. Two,
None of it will get done.
I ate I have a whole list of things to do. I'm not gonna show it to the camera, but I got a whole post-it
He's got a
Right
post-it
here.
note and
with things to do that I am not leaving.
I
here
will
until
report
do
back
these
to the
things.
audience how much of that actually
that
gets
is Enrique's Torio. A post-it note is Enrique's Torio's
One, two,
whole
three,
list
four,
of things to
five.
do.
There's six things that I
Six
got.
things to do today.
I haven't done any of them yet.
Well, I did what I had to do today. Now I'm
You got to add recreate my studio and put that on the list.
day off from work, do some stuff.
I'll do that tonight.
No. Nope. That's
Why
how
are
it
you
starts.
adding shit to my fucking plate?
Because I've been asking for it for 2 months, and you deleted it. So there's that.
I didn't. Oh well, yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I admitted. I forgot that I admitted to you, or else I would have told you that I did.
I know.
I just forgot that I admitted it to you.
Yeah.
What else is in the news?
I mean, we covered the SPLC a little bit
Yeah.
on Saturday or Friday.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know- I don't know
what
I'm ever gonna do? Now
what's
that
to
I'm
be
not getting
s-
money from them?
What's to be said about that, though? Like, you Wikipedia most of our names, and it says we're part of a hate group, a nationalist hate group, and all that. And that all stems from the SPLC.
Yep.
So what can be done about the false narrative that they actually placed upon all of us?
Nothing, because it's already out there. It's
Well-
already placed now, dude.
You
You're-
can't. You can forget about suing them
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
because the government's gonna fucking dismantle this whole thing.
Well, Gavin tried, and look how long it's taken him that nothing has happened.
Well, he was somewhat successful. One of the reasons that their founder stepped down was because of Gavin's lawsuit. But we can forget about getting money from the SPLC because they're going to dismantle it completely. I said it on
Which
the
is
last
great.
show.
Well, I'm not getting money from them anymore, anyways. I mean, I never got any money from.
I
them
need
to
back
begin with.
pay. I need back pay
Yeah.
for all the racism.
Yeah, you went to prison for him.
I need back pay for all the racism I've spouted out.
Hence why my X page has been very, very dry lately. I'm not getting that money anymore. So I'm like, yeah,
I don't.
fuck it. I'm not
But
doing
I
it.
think there's going to be a superseding indictment. I think you will see individuals because if you read the indictment, what it claims is like not only because this part's not illegal. I want to make sure because there's some fucking conservatives that are fucking saying this. It's not illegal to pay informants to infiltrate fucking groups. Is it distasteful, immoral? Yes, but they were paying these people knowing full well that they believe everything that's against the SPLC's beliefs, right? It's not like they were paying like Joe Schmo off the streets that's very good at infiltrating or
Right.
whatever. They were paying actual leaders of groups, right? And that's where the fraud comes in because you pay somebody in order to agitate, right? And you're telling your donors and your investors, because there's investors too, hey, we're fighting hate and you're creating it. Those people got paid a lot of money and they have these certain views, right? And what they're going to do with that money is that they're going to increase the amount of people that they radicalize or I'm going to use air quotes, radicalize in their direction. So they're fomenting more hate. So the people making those transactions and hiding those transactions through shell companies, right? That's money laundering, right? Tax evasion. There's so many things that go on with that. So individuals are knowingly doing this. So it's not just the SPLC as a corporate entity. So I think we'll see a superseding indictment, and then we'll see these individuals. Because what's going to happen is you can break up the SPLC. You're not going to break up the views of those investors, right? They're just going to go on to create new SPLCs and generate it. So you have to arrest every single person that had something to do with this conspiracy.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to believe that nobody on that left-leaning side didn't know about it, right? Or maybe even the right didn't know that this was happening, right? Because you had years and years and years of an administration telling us that the greatest threat to America was white supremacy, right? So those talking points had to have come from somewhere. And to say that they didn't know what the SPLC was doing, I don't believe it.
Well, it goes beyond that. Barry, do you remember how Joe Biden announced his candidacy?
Oh yeah, running on the whole both sides on
Charlottesville.
Goods, yeah, Charlottesville.
Charlottesville,
good people on both
white
sides.
supremacy.
Yeah,
and that was his. I'm not going to say that was his decision. That was all bullshit. He was planning to run anyways, but he got a very.
He even said that. He said his own words.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His words. I'm saying that's not accurate.
Yeah, he was.
But
already
he used it. He used it as a stepping stone. So here's my conspiracy theory. There was collusion, right? Which there was. The FBI and the DOJ used the SPLC. There was a lot of Democratic donors that gave to the SPLC. There was a lot of core corporations, including Bungie, which we play Marathon on, that gave a lot of money to the SPLC. And there's collusion with the Biden administration, right? The Biden campaign, to further this narrative that white supremacy is like the biggest like issue in America. And when that wasn't enough to sway voters, you steal an election, which is what happened.
And then ramp up the rhetoric.
And then arrest those people
Yeah.
based on the SPLC's reports.
I would say the SPLC is responsible for giving us one good thing:
What's that?
the blackface of white supremacy.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
That's pretty cool.
SPLC.
I mean, that's for the movement, brother.
I think you should thank them, dude. They did a lot for you, to be honest with you.
I think they did too. As a matter of fact,
they propelled you into the leadership of a complete organization. Like a whole organization, right?
yeah. I got to thank them too. Like the Proud Boys was their bread and butter, right? You go to their hate watch page.
There's no more organizations there's no organization that has more articles from the SPLC than the Proud Boys.
Or the pins on their hate map.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have more pins on their hate map than any other group by far.
It's just kind of a you can use it as a chapter finder, right? Like
Yeah. you join the Proud Boys, go to the hate map.
The SPLC website, just find out if we're in your area.
Thanks for the recruits. Biden was a great recruiter for the Proud Boys. Actually, I think one of the best recruiters for the Proud Boys, even more so than Ethan Nordine.
Yeah.
Because we blew up because he mentioned the Proud Boys. I mean, we blew up.
Well,
we
he
had
mentioned
blown
the
up
Poor
before.
Boys.
Yeah. Well, he did mention Proud Boys in the first debate.
And the Po Boys. Yeah. Remember
And then the
Po
gas
Boys
machine.
with Gavin holding the Po Boy sandwich? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Gavin holding the Po Boys.
Oh, no, it was you.
I,
It was
and,
you.
And
Sorry.
I don't. Bobby Pickles designed that shirt, and I hold a grudge. I still hold a grudge to this day for me.
I mean, the whole sandwich was made.
I
after
mean,
him.
over the time of our, Bobby's created some really banger T-shirts.
He has.
And Enrique has stolen half of them.
The Bobby Pickles font.
The Bobby Pickles font.
Yeah.
The Noble Pickles font.
Well, he stole my fucking Biba's font for the shirts, for the Pinochet did nothing wrong
Fucking
shirts.
guys are all.
I mean, Bobby made a shirt that made that that made us a hate group, really.
Oh my God, he's gonna fucking grab you by the fucking neck. He's gonna grab you by the neck for that comment.
You notice how that Eon Omar thing just disappeared? The whole squirt shit, which was clearly staged and fake.
That was staged.
Yeah,
I know,
it was
but like,
staged.
where did that go? The guy was charged. He was released from jail. You can clearly see he had connections to the local Democrat Party there in that fucking area with previous posts and pictures from years before. Where the fuck did that go?
Yeah.
Where's
I haven't-
cash on that?
I haven't heard anything on that.
I mean, is it really like these?
Was that a
people are
federal charge or did they charge him locally?
I think locally, but nonetheless, like that's a setting up something like that can be, I'm sure, a federal case, federalized. So like,
Yeah,
why
that's
is there
at
no
least-
investigation into her?
At least look, the charge that they charge us with is impeding an officer of the United States, which I think no, what was the other charge?
The 1512.
No, that's an obstructing. That's an official proceeding. There's another charge that's J6 related that would apply in this case, which could be used as a federal statute because she is a sitting congresswoman. You know,
Yeah,
I would think that Capitol Police, because they
Yeah.
they work nationally.
100%.
I would think Capitol Police.
She would
have-
still be in their jurisdiction no matter where she goes.
Yeah.
But you know what's gonna happen, right? They're nothing.
Yeah, that's.
They might investigate it.
I
but
wish
then
I
they're
had
gonna
an argument.
investigate the investigators. That
I mean, how
that are
much
gonna
time can you
investigate
get for
that.
squirting water at a?
It was apple cider vinegar.
Oh
was
my
apple cider
God!
vinegar.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could really get damaged with that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the investigation. Who fucking set it up? 'Cause it
Oh
was
no,
all
I get
bullshit.
it. I get that.
Yeah.
I get
It's
that.
all bullshit.
I just
It's theater, man.
there's
It's
so
all
many
theater,
things.
brother.
There's so many things that are going on at the same time. It's almost everything's like so fucking distracting. Like you want to focus on something, and news cycles are so quick. We could technically like fucking just talk about everything that's going on, and don't have enough time in a day to talk about everything.
Oh, you mean like CNN and Fox?
Yeah. And they rerun story. I mean, obviously you were in prison, so like you watch CNN, like all they do is recycle. Not only the same clips and not only the same things, but they talk about the same thing over and
Yeah,
over.
in
And
unison.
what's crazy is you know what took up so much time was the case of the journalist's mom. The
Recently,
kidnapping.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then
I couldn't
and
believe
then-
that took so much
and then
time.
nothing, and then now nothing. I mean, I haven't seen a news story on that. And
And they never found her, right?
They haven't
think
found
they
her
did.
yet. No. No, she's gone. She's gone. That's like a Mexican fucking thing too. It's a Mexican hit.
And then what else? Let's see. The president almost got assassinated, so no, he's no longer talking about the war. It's not a war.
Florida seems to be redistricting. I saw that.
I saw that.
Florida seems to be redistricting completely, taking out 4 liberal seats and adding 5.
Seems as though a certain gubernatorial candidate is still picking up speed.
Let's hope we can get
Fishback? Is he?
Yeah.
Is he doing better now?
Seems
I
to
see
be
him
doing
less.
better, man. He's drawing. Listen, dude, the crowds that he's drawing are unheard of for as much money that he has spent in campaigning. I mean,
Look,
it's
he's
just
running-
absolutely insane.
You could hate him, but he's running a pretty good campaign.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. I definitely don't hate him. So
It's definitely a grassroots campaign.
I can't tell you one way or another how I feel about him because I just feel like he's just saying things just to,
Well, but
just
all
to rile it up.
politicians, say things.
Like the other day, you remember what I've been saying about him, that he's like the free pizza guy during like the high school president fucking thing. Like he literally said that he's going to keep Costco hot dogs at $1.
I'm with it.
I'm with it too, but
I'm with it.
come on. And I know it's a
Listen,
joke.
if we
I'm
can
not
get 40% of what he promised, then we'd be better off. I think.
I mean, I don't think any.
I think the data center thing, the AI data center thing is a huge stickler for the state of Florida, and recently the flock cameras have started getting traction. Just further cementing our surveillance state. Palantir is a horrible corporation, and they're trying to invade our Florida, and that's not what we want. keep Florida, right?
Let me see what's the status.
BlackRock buying up all of single-family homes and stuff like that. It's just if you haven't looked into this candidate and you're in Florida and you're able to cast a vote, I would definitely look into what he's running on.
Legislative process. Current status. No special session on it yet. Citizens Initiative. Root. So I don't have an update. I'll look into this a little bit more, but the property taxes supposedly, because it's called HJR 203, right? HJR 203 is a joint resolution to put a constitutional amendment on the November 2026 ballot. It would have exempted homesteaded primary residents from non-school property taxes while keeping school district taxes. Some versions propose the phase-in.
Right. Well, we don't want tax reform on property taxes. We don't want tax reform. We don't want tax reworked. We want a complete and utter elimination of property tax in Florida.
Yeah,
And,
I mean the school property taxes isn't like a big. It's not a big tax as it is. I would prefer not to have them. And here's the crazy part that I see. They're like, oh, well, business owners are going to get. I'm like, dude, we're taxed up the fucking yin yang already. Yep. We pay 7% on all purchases, right? Do corporate taxes might go up? Yeah, possibly.
And he brought up a good point. He was talking about, they were talking about, if you get away from all these taxes, how would you generate revenue? Do you realize that we are the number one tourist destination in the country, right? If not the world. And what's to say, on your hotel, you're charged $50 extra or whatever. There's tax revenue there. That's able to be made to make up for that.
Yeah. So again, I think a couple things are going to happen. Before we see DeSantis come out, I actually have to fill something out. I'm not going to say what. I have to fill something out and see if, and I got to send it to the governor's office. But I think, look, all in all, I think DeSantis has done an amazing job.
Yeah. He really has. He really has done a good job.
You could say, hey, the First Amendment thing, those bills fucking suck dick. But like in general, because you got to look at everything that's been done, I think he's done an amazing job. And look, I don't care. Like I like all three candidates. To be honest with you, for governor, I do like all three candidates.
Well, Jay Collins can't go to to Disney World because he is in fact 5'1". He can't ride he can't ride any rides.
I was just with him at the Miami-Dade, the inauguration of the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, like the first class of the new sheriffs coming in. I think he has great ideas. I just think that like the branding that needs to do a little bit better. Like the name ID needs to do better. Because look, I was with my cousin, right? And she's heavily involved locally, right? And like he's a keynote speaker for this pretty much. And like, I'm like, oh man, Jay's here. Oh no, I go, hey, the lieutenant governor's here. And she's like, which one? And I'm like, the one like right on the mic right now. And she didn't know that. So
we had the same experience at Mar-a-Lago when we were there.
Exactly. Like
I could tell you who the lieutenant governor of Virginia is. You know?
Oh, I had to tell you.
Or was.
I was like, hey, we're sitting at the same table as the lieutenant governor. And you're like, who is it? I'm like, the guy sitting next to you, Barry.
Yeah.
I think he
had no impact on my life.
Yeah, he had no impact on the state. It seems as though
he's the most serious. Out of the three, he's the most serious.
I mean, but we have, you have the gigantic, elephant that's running, and he's got all the money, which is,
he's gonna win.
Listen, Byron Donalds is a powerhouse because he has the money. And I don't like him. I don't like him whatsoever.
I like
I
him.
don't. I don't.
I like him. I gotta say I do
I
like
don't
the
think
guy.
what his
But
vision for Florida is what Florida wants. It's not in the best interest of Florida.
I won't be sad if any of the three take it. Right? Which one would be the most entertaining? Would
Nikki
be
Haley.
Fishback. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I think that I question his the money that he's gotten from AIPAC. I'm not going to support any candidate that's taken money from AIPAC.
Look, I don't support
If
it
that
either.
means I
but
don't
it's
have
not
to,
a-
if
it's not
that
a
means
make or
that I
break
don't
for me.
vote, if that means that I withhold my vote, then I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
It's controversial, hot
Look,
take there.
I don't. Again, I'm not. I've said it before. AIPAC is not an American institution, unlike some people want to say it. I don't like him taking money from them, but at the same time, is it a deal breaker for me? No. I just want somebody that runs the fucking state. You know.
I
does
want
he
somebody
have-
that they're going to continue to do what the course that we're down with the current governor that we have, and I don't think that Byron Donalds is going to do that. To be honest,
I don't think any of the three are going to do that. I don't think any of the three have that ability to do. You know, a lot of them have the ability to speak, and that's nothing against any of the three. I'm just saying, like, he's a generational governor, and we're not going to see something like that again.
Yeah, well, that movement, that whole paleo conservative movement is starting to gather traction all around the country also. It's kind of like the paleo conservatism is having a revitalization right now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see it. I kind of like it,
Our buddy just as because I think we're good for time already. Last, I guess, little thing is Travis Jurr has been released on bond.
Oh, great.
On a $150,000 bond. I expect this guy to completely and totally fuck this up.
Wasn't it $250,000?
Or it's-
Yeah,
you
and
know
then
what,
he had
you
to
might
pay
be.
10% of that, which was $25,000. So my question is where did he get that $25,000 from?
I think that might for those fucking leftists. I think that might be an easy pull.
Yeah.
You know, it might be some Soros money. It might be like some fucking for crowdfunding.
Well, he's going to fuck it up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna fuck up. Yeah, he's gonna fuck up some.
He's mentally fucking unstable.
$250,000.
He smells like shit.
He smells so bad. It's so accurate.
It's your boy, man.
And I don't smell anything. And
Yeah.
I was able to smell the shit in his pants
Man.
because that wasn't a fart.
Yeah.
That was shit.
Yeah.
Like you literally jumped in your car and you're like, oh, I got to take a shit. And you just like, it just like
pancaked out.
pancaked out.
And you
and
smushed it.
And then just walked out of his car.
Like everything's fine.
and started screaming at people
Yeah.
and like threatening their lives.
Yeah. Well, that sounds about right. That tracks. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, anything else you guys have?
Nope.
Reno?
I don't have anything. No, guys.
Can you say something about fucking Reno's fucking dress? Like,
Oh, yeah, dapper. I mean,
Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, you look like you're starring in that
you can see it really big right here on
My
the
Blue. You look like you came out of the movie My Blue Heaven.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm going for I'm going
You look like
more
you look
for,
like a 1980s FBI agent.
fuck yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, like you're patrolling the docks. You need a pipe. I think like a tobacco pipe.
The
a
amount
corn
of
pipe.
people sucking the FBI's dick for the fucking dude carrying the MP7 is too high. Have you seen that, Reno?
True.
It looks cool.
So true.
like
It
like
looks
if you're in a
cool.
place and like somebody looks like an accountant, like that's the guy to be afraid of.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, stop. We know you play Call of Duty. We know that's like your thing.
Let's see,
Does
this is the meta.
does H&K make like a civilian version?
What?
Probably.
MP7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a civvy version of
You
it.
can buy the MP5. You can buy MP5s everywhere. Looking, I mean.
Well, it's about time we wrap this up because
He's
we've
like,
got
well,
some stuff to
Okay, I need
I
to
got
get
shit to do.
so MP7A1. Finally cracked
buy
the
it.
civilian MP7.
Well, I could buy it,
Me too.
and Barry can buy it.
Full presidential pardon, haters. Ooh.
$2,500.
There you go, dude.
Civilian version. It's at
2,500
Arms
bucks.
Unlimited.
Hey,
Not bad.
and if you vote for James Fishback, he's going to roll all that back, and you'll be able to put a force reset trigger in it,
Yeah, I'm
which
not
you
afraid
can't
of the
do in
gun.
Florida right now.
Yeah, I get the Florida thing, but that's still the feds' territory right there, and you're still going to get popped by the feds, which you're more likely
No,
to
force
get
reset triggers are legal, bro. They're just
Are-
not in
are they?
Florida. Yeah, you just can't do it in Florida because the wonderful plan Blondie passed the law that says anything that changes the rate of fire of a firearm in Florida is fucking illegal.
Well, she helped get fucking James O'Keefe fucking guns taken away from him. And then I heard that they gave him back.
Yep. Now she's working at McDonald's.
She's actually still working at the DOJ.
I think that's some shit.
She has a couple days. She has a couple days left. I think it's till the 30th of this month. Because I asked yesterday, I'm like, why is she still grade checked? And people were like, oh, she's still taking. And I forgot that, yeah, after Todd Blanche, she's still in because it's a transition period.
Let's ask the Trump ball something.
Go ahead.
Will we see? Oh no, I can't. That was a premature touch. That doesn't count. It's very sensitive. So
You might,
yeah.
you might have gotten the answer you wanted.
No. Will we ever see an arrest in the J6 investigations?
Shit, we don't need to ask anything.
Get it close to the mic.
It looks like it could happen.
All right.
All right.
We'll go with
Hell
that. We'll go with
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Hell
Trump
yeah.
ball has spoken.
And just like Trump, not coming through on his promises.
Jesus
I have a pardon that says otherwise.
I have a part.
Well, congratulations on that. He did something.
hanging
right.
on the wall right over
He
here.
did something right. Good.
All right, guys. Any plugs?
1776.
Turn his ass down.
1776. Good, great plug.
At the American Rising store, where you can find the most spiciest gear to defend your liberal neighbors on a consistent basis.
Yeah, brother. Skull, yeah. Some boomer ass merchandise.
I mean, you make it, so.
Guys, tune into the War stream this week. I think we're going to be playing some. We've been playing more and more. Just haven't been streaming, so I think.
Yeah,
we should start
I'm gonna
doing
start
that
streaming
more.
again. I just didn't want to. I was for some reason like I have the setup and I have to plug something in. But yeah, I'll start streaming again. We'll play tonight. We'll play a
And
little bit of
also,
marathon tonight.
and also, look, if you use nicotine pouches, go check out Alps. This is totally not sponsored by Alps,
This is so
but,
anti-Semitic, dude.
but I'm
That's
but
so
I'm
anti-Semitic.
I'm up for negotiations.
Okay, so Jesus Christ. Oh, speaking of, I got the editor there. So I have my book is up for pre-sale. You could go. You could go to tariobook.com. It's going to be right down there, tariobook.com. Help me out with some pre-sales. I need to pay for all the editing on the book. I've already wrote it. I need somebody's editing it right now. So go get your pre-sales at tariobook.com. To support us, you got to go to 1776.shop, where all of our hosts pretty much have a shop available. The American Rise store, it's kind of...
You know he's a liar because he's black, so that means go straight there.
All right. And
Is the American Rising store better than Enrique's?
he's going to come through.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Doesn't think
And
so.
busted.
and
Busted.
Doesn't think so.
Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello.
Peter said Ethan Nordine was the undisputed leader of the group that day as they tried to prevent the peaceful transfer of power.
An FBI agents arrested Proud Boys former national chairman Enrique Tarrio at this home in Miami. By 2 this afternoon, he was in federal court.
Here we are